Blend with a mud like me, with a bang like Lee, with a tambi like Mutusami. You tell me. A society where the Asian pigments meets, but different languages speaks. Only one color blitz, so how do the other colors blend and fit? This one has no ending, it's continuous and recurring. One ORDs, another freshie comes in. Positive or negative, we grow, we learn during this journey. Understanding values, learn the importance of loyalty. Cultures in sync and automatic unity, blending together desirably.
Well, people generally get my name wrong all the time. Actually, if they don't have any kind of French background, for instance, they will pronounce my name as Benoist.
So I was born in Manchester, and then we moved to Reigate. It was nice.
Well, my granddad in particular was from Normandy.
So when I came, I was in an international school, so I didn't really mix with a lot of locals.
I would like to think of myself as a Singaporean as well. And so most of my friends are Singaporean. And my primary school, my secondary school.
Before I enlisted, I thought it was something different than what it actually was, because there's a lot of pride in other countries. Like, people come up to you in the street if they see you in a uniform. And people are happy that you're serving. Whereas here it's more of a requirement than a mindset or something that you want to do. Apart from that, like, they have to serve their time like me, so there wasn't really much of a relationship, but it was more of convenient, like, we're in the same camp, we're in the same bunk, let's get along.
The one thing that was the hardest to get over was the communication problem. We always had instructions sometimes given in Mandarin, and I had to adapt to that. I mean, my superiors did try to make sure that all instructions were given in English at first, at least, and then from there I realized that if the working language needs to be in Mandarin sometimes, I'll just adapt and I will quietly try and learn what each command meant, what the timings are in Chinese, what the timings are in sometimes in the dialects that they use, and I just adapted from there, and I think they appreciated what I have tried to bring to the table as well, because it's not always easy communicating in English, and sometimes if it's easier for the rest of the guys to do it, I'll just follow suit. Yeah.
A lot of the times, in bunk and stuff, it was fun. More so in my unit life, because I spent more time with them. It was my birthday, so in Singapore they they do something for your birthday, like, because in England they have birthday punches, but over here I forgot what it was. I think it's like a blanket party or something, but not the serious type, just like messing around type.
I mean, they were inquisitive as to what I was doing there in the first place. They always figured, like, are you sure you're Singaporean? Or it's like, they'll say stuff like, hey, Fakwaran, what are you doing here? Which is in Chinese, hey, Frenchman, what are you doing? So it did give a light spin to what national service was for me, and at the same time also I felt that I was being included and not segregated, I guess, So that was something really important, I think, for me as well, because it's a new environment, and with military regimentation, it makes the experience a little bit tougher. But yeah, I think I got along with all of them quite well. I think the one that I've heard the most and use it sometimes also is this word called or this sentence called 走开, which I think means go away. And when I use it, sometimes my friends would laugh because it's like, oh look, there's this white person using Mandarin words.
All my family members or my mum's friends or whatever from England or my family in Malaysia, they view it as a big achievement rather than a conscripted achievement, because a lot of people don't realise that Singapore National Service is conscript. So if I say someone army in the Singaporean army, they'll think it was more of by choice, because there's not too many armies in the world that are conscriptive. It's not like school where you can be truant or whatever, or a job where you don't have to go. You have to do it. So it sort of makes you into the man in the sense that you have to follow and you have to adapt to what's being said to you, because you're surrounded by locals and you go through the pain of serving in 2 years like they did.
We are blind when we put on the uniform. Share races, cup noodles, Milo when we are in the same dorm. Form, storm, norm, perform. Oh, we performed, we perform and we sang the same song. The national anthem, attention, wake up your idea. Boys will remember this.